The issue that affected me the most was the fact that a lot of people were trying to avoid the draft. And in order to do so, they were applying to medical school. I was applying as well. It made it very difficult, and I didn't get in. At that point, I was already working because I had taken some courses. I was working as a respiratory therapist at Smithtown General and then 2 other hospitals after that. What ended up happening was I started a master's program at Stony Brook where I was taking courses both at Stony Brook and I was taking it at Hofstra to be able to finish in 1 year so I could reapply to medical school. I had moved in with 2 other would-be medical students because it was the first medical school class at the State University of New York at Stony Brook. I finished my MS there. They said, why don't you go see the people in pathology? Maybe you can start a research project and work your way into the medical school that way. That's what I was doing. And I was almost working 24 hours a day because I was working at Southside Hospital at that time. I was doing the night shift, the 12 to 8 in the morning, go back home, get a couple hours sleep, and then I would go in to do some research in the pathology department. I would take classes in the late afternoon and evening. Once I was done with that, the guy I was doing research with, we now have a PhD program. I applied in, and that I was able to get into. I was in with the first-year medical students. Unfortunately, at the end of the program, I asked them, I said, let me apply into the medical school so I can get an MD PhD out of this, and I'll continue to finish my research. And they said no, because those days, MD PhDs were frowned upon to a large degree. They didn't want people from PhDs to be backdooring it into medicine.